Middle School. I'm Patience Crew.
And I'm Lily Toms. Welcome to this edition of the Pirate Student News.
Last week was Spirit Week here at the middle school. Students got to wear wacky outfits, dress like twins, put on their country best, and show their class pride by wearing their school colors. Thank you for making Spirit Week a fun week leading up to the homecoming parade.
And now look at our sports for this week. On Tuesday, our 7th grade volleyball team plays at Patton while the 8th grade team hosts at the middle school. On Thursday, the volleyball will take on Turner. The 7th grade will be here and the 8th graders travel to the place. Last week, Lily Toms caught up with 7th grade volleyball player Reagan Asbury about the season so far.
We are here with Reagan Asbury, one of the girls on our 7th grade volleyball team. So how are you guys doing so far?
Pretty good. We've mostly won our games, but we've lost a few. It's been pretty good overall, though.
How are you guys working as a team being it's the first time?
Fine. At the beginning, it was rough, a little bumpy, but now we're doing pretty good as a team.
In your own opinion, which do you like better, away games or home games?
Away games by far, just because I don't like people watching me.
Thank you.
On Tuesday, our 7th grade football team will host Lexington, while our 8th grade team will play there at 4 p.m. Also, on Wednesday, our cross-country team will run at Tonganoxie, also at 4 p.m.
An exciting time of the year for sports, and cross-country team is working hard each day to prepare for their next meet. Coach Hall was kind enough to visit with Nicole Talar about this season so far.
Hello, today we will be interviewing Coach Hall. Our first question is, who has improved the most?
I'm not going to pinpoint just one person. I think collectively as a group, the kids are working their tails off, and they're having a blast at it. So,
What is practice like?
it's not golf. We go out and we run. So we always like to say we run Piper. We do a lot of different things. We do hills, we do sprint work, we do long distance.
How do you keep track of who's winning?
It's all based upon time. So every kid comes out and runs 2 miles every cross-country meet. So whether you're in 7th grade, whether you're in 8th grade, boy or girl, whether you're A, B, C, we don't have any teams. It's just all one team. And you come out and you run a 2-mile run. And we have a thing called PR, which are called personal records. And we're just trying to get better every meet. And that's how we kind of judge our kids.
Well, that's all we have. Thank you for watching.
And if you are a 6th grader and you don't know what cross country is about, come out next year for cross country as a 7th grader. If you're an 8th grade or a 7th grader this year and you're not playing football, volleyball, or anything like that, and you want to try cross country, come on out next year. It's fun. You'll have a blast.
And now we're done.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck the rest of the way.
Mrs. Bass would like us to remind everyone that student access passes for the middle school only work at middle school games, not high school games. Also, once you leave the game, there is no re-entry. On that note, here's Message in a Bottle with Mrs. Bass.
Hello, Piper Middle School. It's Mrs. Bass, your assistant principal. Welcome to another week, and welcome to another Message in a Bottle. I just want to start by commending the student body. We've started to pull eligibility, and wow! Our Piper Middle School scholars are really off to a great start. Congratulations to so many of you who have started the year with great grades. Keep it up. Also, I just want to commend everyone for their hard work on the math and reading assessments. We know it can be tedious to take those tests at the beginning of the year, but they really do help provide us some great knowledge about where you're at academically. Thank you so much, student body, for being responsible, getting your homework turned in, and starting the year off to a great academic start. Today in my Message in a Bottle, I want to take a minute just to come back to our Piper Middle School expectations. There are 2 main areas that I really want to focus on today: the cafeteria and the restrooms. First of all, a huge shout out to our cafeteria lunchroom monitors and our lunch ladies. Daily, we are preparing breakfast and lunch for over nearly 650 kids in our student body. That is a huge amount of food that we're preparing every day. A lot of work and effort goes into making sure our student body is fed. One of the things I want to start by talking about is the breakfast line. So many of our students are taking advantage of our free breakfast, and that is fantastic. We just ask that you always, always, always follow the expectations. When you are in that breakfast line in the morning, we know you're excited to get to class, but it's incredibly important that you keep your hands to yourselves. You're not bothering your friends when you're in the line. You grab your lunch and get straight to class. The last thing that we want to do is lose out on educational time. Stand in line quietly, get your breakfast, go straight to class. 3 simple, easy steps. You've got this, Piper Middle. The next thing I want to talk about is our lunchroom. Our Piper Middle School expectations clearly outline a set of expectations. In terms of having respect, we need you to be inclusive of others at lunch tables. That means being nice to everyone at your table. We are respectful, we are courteous, we say nice things, and we are nice to people. The second thing is we respect school property and the lunchroom staff. Like I said before, our lunch ladies and our lunchroom monitors are fantastic. They work tirelessly to make sure that everyone is fed and that we have a safe and orderly environment. We need to respect them and be courteous and responsible at all times. Thanks, Piper Middle. One thing that I really want to highlight is clean up after yourselves. We have such a big student body that we are currently running 8 different lunchrooms. And thank you to all those student volunteers that are helping wiping down tables. It is everyone's collective responsibility to pick up after themselves. When you leave your area every day, please make sure there is no trash on your table. Make sure that if you dropped wrappers on the floor to pick them up. Mr. Johnny is an amazing custodian, and we want him to stick around. Cleaning up after 650 kids is a big job. Do your part, Piper Middle. Pick up after yourselves. Thanks so much for being responsible. The next thing I want to talk about is restrooms. Once again, we have a huge student body, and we do not have very many restrooms. Sometimes our restroom lines are so long, I feel like I'm at Arrowhead Stadium. We all need to be patient and do our part. One of the things that I need everyone in this entire school to do is be respectful of our bathrooms. After you wash your hands, you need to make sure the paper towels are in the wastebasket. If we are out of soap or out of towels, report it to the nearest adult so we can get those replaced. And lastly, we are in middle school now. It is essential that you flush the toilet when you are done. That sounds like such an elementary issue, but remember, the person that uses the toilet after you needs to see a clean toilet. Flush the toilet when you are done. So, some of our restroom things are respecting school property. If we catch you tipping over wastebaskets or flooding urinals, stealing soap dispensers, there will be serious consequences. This is not the behavior that we expect from our Piper Pirates, and it is not behavior that will be tolerated. If you see this behavior happening, we need you to be responsible. You can send an anonymous email to Mrs. Baste or Mr. Mercer. You can report it to the office. But at Piper Middle School, we really are the best student body in the state of Kansas. And with that comes the collective responsibility to respect the property of the school, clean up after your messes, and own your own actions. We know that you guys can do this. You've shown us that you have great academic ability, and we expect the same behavioral rules to be followed as well. Well, Piper Middle School, that is it for this week. Remember the Piper Middle School way. Have respect, exercise safety, be responsible, and own your actions. Have a great week, Piper Middle School.
We have an after-school club announcement. Have you witnessed bullying and you didn't like it? Maybe you feel like you've been picked on yourself. Do you want to make a difference and stand up to bully behavior? Join Piper Pride, our new anti-bullying club. The first meeting is September 23rd from 2:45 to 3:30. This club is focused on eliminating bullying from Piper Middle School. The club will meet every Thursday at 2:45 in room 201. That is Miss Diggy Harwood's room. out in the villa. If you're interested in joining, please reach out to Miss Dee Harwood via email or stop by her room so she can confirm you have a ride home. We are excited to see what you can do for our school and the Piper Pride Club. Bullying is something that is very serious. If you feel like you may be a victim of bullying, always know you can reach out to any adult in the building, especially our counselors, Miss Rice and Mr. Shreve. Here's a quick message from our counselors to say hello and introduce themselves to those of you who may not know them very well yet.
Hey guys, my name's Mr. Shreve. I am one of the counselors at Piper Middle School.
And I am Miss Rice. I am also one of the counselors here at Piper Middle School.
And we'd like to welcome, some of you guys don't know this, but Miss Rice is new this year. So we'd like to welcome Miss Rice to our school, and we're extremely excited that she is here. Just kind of let you know where we're at. Miss Rice and I are in two different locations. Miss Rice, where are you at?
So I am located in the front office. If you walk in and ask Mindy and Emily that you need to see the counselor, I am the last door on your left. Okay?
Okay, and I'm a little bit different area, and I think some of you guys have already been by. I'm right off the hallway as you're going to the office. So you don't have to check into the office or anything. Just come in and we can visit. But another thing, if I'm not here, just leave me a note and I'll be sure to find you.
Yep, absolutely. And we also wanted to let you guys know we have a counselor check-in form. Hopefully your crew teachers have told you about it. It should be on your Canvas page. We wanted to let you guys know you don't have to fill it out every single day, but we would love to hear from you if you need to check in with us, need to chat, or anything that's on your mind that you want to talk about. Utilize that form, and we'll get linked up with you as quickly as we can. Okay?
Yeah, that's a great idea, Miss Rice. Also, Miss Rice and I, with the sixth graders, we're going to go around, and we've done this in previous years. The counselors have. We're called minute meetings, where we will visit with the sixth graders, and it's going to be just a real quick visit individually. We get to know you a little bit. You get to know us, and that's one way we really are. We're just excited to know all our students because we have a lot of new students, and we'll also do that with our new 7th and 8th grade students as well. But I think that's about it. We just wanted to introduce ourselves to you, and again, I will say that we are really looking forward to getting to know you guys, and we are here for you.
Absolutely. What he said.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Let's do some Swashbuckler shoutouts. Miss Arndt wants to shout out Clara Baker. Miss Arndt says Clara seems eager to learn and make her job easy. She also wants to shout out Logan Bruce for his wealth of scientific facts about rocks and helping his team become the bomb diggity.
Mr. Lewis wants to give a shout out to Rendell Jameerson. According to Mr. Lewis, Rendell is an excellent student and is a model citizen. He goes above and beyond to get better each day. Mr. Lewis is glad that he has Rendell in his class this year. Addie Simbolt gets a shout out from Mr. Kolash saying he's for being kind to others, volunteering, and helping other students. Keep being awesome. Finally, Miss Space wants to recognize the cross-country runners, the team attending for their first home volleyball game this last week, adding up to their spirit for the support of our volleyball team.
Are you ready to laugh? Weston, Mason, and Miles were at it again with this week's RD Har Har.
Hey Mason, what do you call cow going up an elevator? Oh no, what? Raising the stakes. Hey Miles, what? What do you call a magic owl? I don't know what. Houdini.
That's it for this week. Remember, the Piper Hero way. Have respect, exercise safety, be responsible, and own your actions. Have a great week, Pirates.